Hello, welcome back to Dwarf Fortress. I'm Dirg,
And I'm Dragoon.
and today I have the potato again, so I get to be in control.
You're also responsible for anything that happens.
Yep, like technical difficulties for hitting the wrong button to kill the stream accidentally.
It
Sorry
happens to the
about
best of
that.
us.
Hopefully anyone who got kicked from that doesn't have to sit through an ad.
It's alright, I stopped
Well,
recording too.
oh, you stopped recording?
No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Good.
Continue.
We need that recording. Well, let's see. Last week, Dragoon worked on a couple things. He put in a quantum stockpile system down here so that we have, was it furniture and finished goods over here?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. And rock over here.
Yep. Unfinished rock.
Yep. And I think the other big thing that you got set up was starting to get the squad taken care of.
Yeah, I think we made weapons and assembled a squad, but we're definitely in need of armor for sure.
Let's take a look at all these different, what are they called? Moodlets? No, that's Zomboid.
We can call them moodles.
Notifications. Except that's a squad member just returning back to being a squad. Raining. Oh, puppies, twins. That's small litter.
Very small litter.
Merchants leaving. 5 masterpiece silver warhammers. It's good luck. Is that all of them that got queued up?
No, I think we had 10 queued up.
Yeah. Maybe that's just 5 so far. Ooh, wow, that's a big group.
Yeah, we're getting short on drink too. Darn visitors are drinking it all, and I don't think they're even paying.
Yeah, we have 51. Okay. I'll take care of that. Some stuff getting taken care of.
There we go. Yep, we do have the 10 hammers.
Cool. Bed there. And some fighting. Looks like hunters and dogs taking on some giant wild boars.
Oh,
These
sure.
guys.
Yep. Look, that's a pretty big boar.
They're just eating the corpse field. Yeah. Well, I thought maybe this week we would start off with a new segment. Just diving into our dwarves a little bit, get some backstory. Dwarf of the Week. And this week's Dwarf of the Week is... Where is he? She. Errol Neshizeg, Sufferer.
Is that a custom class?
It is. Sufferer means that she was part of the 3 survivor crew from the Goblin Siege of Summer 101, I think.
I think you're right.
She is a 50-year-old female with 1 child, which would be Aerith Fountain Staves, also known as Loki, the baby from that day. She's currently our manager, our broker, and our bookkeeper. She disdains independence, values merriment, values tranquility. She's a thrill seeker. She's got good memory. She's cheerful. She's got quite a few unmet needs.
And a lot of jobs right now.
Yeah.
Why is she hauling?
I don't know. I was keeping her from the records keeper job. She's getting rusty at that. We're going to have to swap her off of some things since we're back up to 87 population now. We can afford a new person. She has a set of mostly cloth, but some leather clothing also. two different types of leather shoes.
Sure.
It's weird.
We've all had that kind of day.
And coating of her stuff in her eyes, which hopefully is just tears and not something else.
Oh, good. So she's just going around crying all the time?
Maybe it's from all the meetings that people have with her. Everyone yelling at her. She has no health problems and no history of them either. She's short. She's very overweight. Her hair is clean shaven. Her ears are small with small lobes. And she's got copper skin and amethyst eyes. No real skills to speak of in labor or social. She is a good student and reader, though, and critical thinker.
Might be good in the library.
Yeah. She's read a lot of books.
Yeah,
And
very
has
learned.
heard a lot of poems, too.
If we ever find somebody better, maybe we'll make her a researcher.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Oh, she doesn't have a study.
She has it. It's green.
Oh, okay.
If it was red, it would mean that she didn't have it.
You're
If
right.
it was yellow, it would mean she has it, but it's not good enough.
The text is what threw me, made me panic.
Gotcha. Thoughts? See, they go earliest at the top. So she has a fondness of remembering giving birth and becoming a parent, as she was forced to endure the decaying of her spouse. So she gave birth
Yikes.
while watching him decay. It's a great way to do it.
Sure.
Wow. Okay. She was haunted in the autumn of last year. And that's about it. For memories, at least. Personality. She has an amazing memory. She's very good feel for social relationships and good intellect. So she'd actually be a pretty good noble.
Go back to that last screen real quick.
Let's see, we're under thoughts and memories.
Yeah, I like that first one. Restless, dwelling upon seeing a dead body. Decided to become
That
a
was
little more of a thrill seeker. It's like, you only live once. And all it took was seeing a body to make me realize it. It's time to get crazy.
It's her first memory of the fort.
What a welcome.
Questionable spatial sense and really poor focus, so she wouldn't be a good soldier. At least she wouldn't be very good at dodging.
Yeah. She doesn't really care about anything anymore. That's always a great trait to develop in your dwarves.
Never fails to seek out the most stressful and even dangerous situations. What's that?
You know, it's just these are hilarious. So she seeks violence now. She's like, oh yeah, I want to be in dangerous situations. Ever since I saw that dead body, and then down near the bottom, she's just experienced so much trauma that she just doesn't care about anything anymore.
Yeah. She also seeks out the most stressful situations, but
Mhm.
doesn't handle stress well.
No, making a lot of great decisions.
Yeah. She's fearful in the face of imminent danger. Yeah, she really backs down on all that, doesn't she?
Yeah. Well,
She seeks it out and then gets afraid of it, even though she doesn't care about anything anymore.
everyone's afraid. It's about having the courage, Dirg.
Right. She personally hates freedom and would crush the independent spirit wherever it's found.
Huh. less of a fan.
Believes that little is better in life than a good party. Strongly values tranquility and quiet. Put off by family. Interesting. Someone who's so happy about being a mother.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just the rest of the family. They just rot in front of you.
Yes, yeah. I like that she strongly values tranquility and quiet due to becoming a parent. So just like sick of listening to kids cry, just like, oh my God.
Yeah, that tracks.
Poor Loki.
She's into olivine, silver, lace agate, giant bobcat leather,
Sure.
color lavender, warhammers, shields, backpacks, bracelets, broadbean plants for their pods, and some books. The Word of the Sparkle of Cherishing, The Sound of the Poetic Bells, and The Sight of the Pregnancy of Wonder. Interesting. Oh, I wonder if the sight means it's either an engraving or a statue.
Yeah, kind of sounds like it is.
So someone probably engraved the miracle birth. Oh, hey, Mother Chaos.
Right? Fascinating is probably the word for it.
She doesn't have any real out there preferences, so she would be a pretty good Baron if it came to that, because she wouldn't be requesting absurd things.
Yeah, miracle birth because Errol is the mother of baby Loki, and she gave birth, I believe, in the hallway during the goblin invasion, covered in blood.
Staring down her decaying husband.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the baby Loki has a terrible memory of being born and witnessing her decaying father as well.
Next week we find out, maybe.
Yeah.
She absolutely detests bats. So, no bat pets.
But she's okay with goblins. Like,
Yeah? Nothing too bad in there, actually. So she's doing pretty well with her needs. Nothing in red. Anything else we missed?
I don't think so.
Relations. Her daughter goes by a different last name.
I think they typically do. The dwarven birth and marital system is definitely a bit strange.
Yeah. Not just different from her, but different from what was mentioned before. Overview. Here she is here. Aerith Fountain Staves.
I think that's the translated name.
Okay. That makes sense.
Like how our fort name is Bomra
Yeah.
Caboose and it's Whipped Mines translated.
Okay.
Hell, a lot of ants.
Nephew. Yeah. Anyone that doesn't have a picture is outside of the fort. So she's got a nephew in the fort. One cousin, two cousin, 3, 4, 5. So 5 cousins moved in after she...
Oh, and she's friends with a bard. Okay. I think
yeah, passing acquaintances.
it's a function of the game too that typically the family in your fort will write to the rest of their family and kind of encourage them to come as well. So you'll often see kind of like whole family trees migrate to your forts over time.
That's cool. I thought maybe they heard about the trouble here and came to help her. Little headcanon.
I think she probably lied. She was like, "No, it's great here." The old manager's like forcing to write underneath like a point of a dagger. Tell him it's great. Mail the letter.
There's available bedrooms now.
Yeah, available because the previous owners disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
Right. Let's see. Where to start off then?
Well, you got those giant boars.
Army training with the new weapons?
I mean, sure. I I meant that they were there, and you should maybe keep an eye on them. But you want to send out the newbies? Let's do it. But only the best
Oh, I thought that
mysterious
was a baby.
circumstances.
Really?
A family that experiences massive trauma together weeps together.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah, you know that saying.
Except for that one brother who's too hard to weep.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we got them going up for that. Let's also expand this area. Oh, I guess he did.
Yep.
May as well make it the rest of this thing. Give those turkeys lots of room.
Well, and the visiting ewes and llamas and oxen,
Right.
bunnies, ducks. No cavies yet.
Maybe. Usually a pretty popular pet.
Yeah, you don't have ducks visit you ever? I mean, free wills is more of a concept, right? Like it's an idea here. It's not something that we actually practice.
That would be too nice.
Visiting is in the animals showed up with the migrants and they were quickly wrested from their hands and put in the pen.
Yeah. Let's also get a bridge set up. Construction.
So what's the bridge for?
The bridge will be right behind the door here. And when we get a notification that someone's sieging us next time, we can just close the bridge and lock everyone inside that way. Nice and safe. And eventually we can have another opening to force them through with a trap corridor of some sort.
I cannot wait to start drowning people in magma. In the game. In the game, I mean.
Oh, right. Let's have it open the other direction. So it opens to the east or to the right.
Right, all in game.
Just in case we have a bad lava issue, we'll go with a lava safe block.
I think being at a volcano, anything exterior should probably be magma safe.
Never had one erupt on me, but I have seen it on Reddit before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I can't wait for the whole map to catch on fire.
Yeah. Kill a computer.
It'll make it. It just won't make it fast.
Let's see if there's any eggs also. Were we on pause? Nope, no eggs. Okay. Unpause. Oh, right. Between episodes, I did queue up a new bedroom area.
I'm sorry, you're kind of burying the lead here. You're like, hey, go kill those giant boars. Now let me show you the bedrooms.
Right. All right, okay.
Meanwhile, on Bridgerton.
Let's follow this guy.
Oh yeah, war dogs are tearing them up.
Saw two dwarves also.
Frail? Oh, it was just bleeding. Now it's healthy again. Comes
Wish it
remaining.
stated how many are left in the kill order.
Yeah. Injured. Although I don't see any dwarves, so maybe just tripped.
Maybe passed out from exhaustion.
Making a run for it. Not a good
We
one.
are fast.
Or the dwarves are slow. They're not exactly trained.
That's some nice stuff right there.
Oh yeah, migrant who didn't make it.
Yeah. Oh no. One got a kill. So that would be under military and kills. Okay, they killed dogs. Not that that's okay. It's just better than the alternative.
Yeah, let's follow the injured one. It's been obviously getting into more skirmishes. Ooh, fought the hunting dog. Looks like it won.
Didn't die yet.
Where is the squad?
Taking down the other ones. Dwarven child is fighting. That can't be good.
Well, we didn't exactly set up a burrow yet.
Yes, they are agitated now, huh? It's fighting a boar.
Why isn't a kid fighting? This is Dwarf Fortress,
So far,
not
the
a
kid's
Dickens
kicking
novel.
its butt.
Uh-oh.
Knocked over.
Oh, but just bruised it.
Yep. Gets right back up and punches it more.
Yeah. Dwarves fight with all the appendages they have. They also have an uncanny ability to grab and latch onto your teeth.
Right there.
Yep. On the, the upper front teeth on the lower body. That's true. If you have an
Jeez.
idea for a special name, go ahead and call it out.
It is nuts.
Yeah, he just
What was this?
he took tips from like those alligators that'll just grab and twist and twist and twist.
Uh-huh. That was Delar Avuzka something.
There it is.
This one. Oh, wrong button. Meant to hit the magnifying glass. He's playing make-believe. She,
Double check the combat.
future Valkyrie.
No kills. Maybe the health or the thoughts.
Just bruises.
Yeah, on the arms. So she's playing make-believe while wrestling a giant boar?
While euphoric to inebriation.
So this is a drunk child who believes that she is biting and tearing apart, I guess, a giant ham hock?
Yeah.
This is straight up Looney Tunes. That must have been a
She had
good
a bath.
Yeah.
Wonder where that happened. I haven't really set anything up like that.
No, she must have stumbled into a pool.
Yeah. Alright. Let's make note of that. Where is she? This one. We are dealing with a female. What do we call her? Oh, there used to be a show back in, what was that, like the 90s? Xena Warrior Princess. No.
Sure. Ooh, no. Freya the
Freya.
Terrifying.
Okay.
And then change her occupation to boar biter. Switch the box.
What? That's weird. Still blinking down on both though.
Yeah. Maybe you have to
I
hit
guess I
enter.
had to accept.
Yeah.
Yep. Freya the Terrifying. And Boar Biter.
One T.
Yeah. Boar Bitter.
Well, that's the only reason she stopped biting the boar. It's too bitter.
She had the bitter area.
Ugh. Let's not dissect that.
Is this? No, okay. That
Right.
looked like our dwarf of the day.
Mm. Oh yeah. Well, let's follow Freya.
Is she chasing a boar? Or just playing?
Nope, I think she's just playing now.
Yeah.
All right, let's follow somebody else.
There's some more stuff down there. Shield and a battle axe. Nice. And a bunch of armor. Just been another person that didn't make it.
It said goblin something or other, so I think it was goblin
Oh,
boots.
okay, even better.
Yeah.
Goblin bone bracelet. Still just the dog. The bard. 2 puppies grew up. Mechanisms are done. Doors are done. Tables are done. Tons of fighting. What's a petition? Other entertainer. Yeah. Whores. Who's a soldier? Militia captain. He's digging.
There we go. Kill giant boar. Oh, a wrestler. Good.
I do have a silver warhammer though.
Yeah, I think they're just hot top skill is wrestling.
Yeah.
And what that typically means is they'll do a lot more grabbing and biting than they normally would with a hammer.
I think I saw a blood splash. I think the boars are just too quick.
Might be.
Fighting too close to the bees.
Boars must have rustled the nest.
Yeah. You have to cancel the hunt.
Yeah. It's crazy. Even the dogs can't give up with it.
There's only 4 now, though. I think there were 6.
Wonder
So
if the
maybe
rest
one
just
ran
left.
off the map. This one's going real slow.
Yeah, probably some broken bones.
Dwarves. Get this one. Dog killing.
Barkley,
It's going
eater of
fast now.
garbage, will be avenged. Okay, they're catching up.
I think I can. cut him off.
Yep, boxing in a corner. Praise be to
I imagine
Barkley.
this is how it would be if I had to chase down a boar in real life.
Right. Like, for your mission, I need you to kill this giant greased up pig.
I've been watching a lot of Taskmaster lately.
Oh yeah, that's come up.
Not yet, but it does seem like something they would have you do.
Okay, what I'm taking away from this is that our dwarves need a lot more training.
Yeah. Everyone's in metal armor too, so they're weighed down a bit. This guy's just too fast. So button.
Oh, that hunting dog's going for it, though. Whoop, here we go.
It's canceled. Oh, just as I hit cancel.
Nah, it's all right. I'd say cancel it.
Are they agitated? Oh, he's seriously injured. They're not agitated.
Hopefully they know enough
There's that one.
not to come back to the base.
Yeah. But what else was on the plan today?
Well, I think we were about to get into the scalable bedroom layout.
Oh, right.
Whoa.
There you go. Each one of these hallways has approximately 20 bedrooms. I say approximately because we also have this in the way, which cut down a couple bedrooms on these two.
Listen, wells are important, and we need to finish it at some point.
Yeah. Some point.
Dirg's an expert. Those boars are probably fine, right? I mean, someone's dead, but don't pay it any mind.
If they come to us, they'll get trapped at the doorway. We've got cage traps blocking the way.
I noticed that the number of angry dwarves has significantly increased.
But the population went up. It was 87 last time I looked. I don't see a birthing announcement.
You're right, it must be a death counter. It just gets higher.
Oh, it was that petition. The entertainer we let in.
I hope he arrived pissed
Anyway.
off.
With these designations, if you leave off the part connecting it to the hallway, it won't get mined out. So you can queue up a bunch of bedrooms ahead of time. And then as you get migrations, just add a little doorway.
There's also the new blueprint feature.
Right. I think that's more work, though.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of both.
I think I'd put in a strip mine area too somewhere. Yeah. So eventually we'll start, or not strip mine.
Exploratory.
What would you call that? Yeah. So they'll mine through here, and then we'll go back and use some new mining option. Here we go. Dig auto. So it will vein mine essentially for gems and ores.
Yeah, I think you
If they
select
hit one, they'll
one
designate
kind.
the ones around it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think one of the other things we talked about is we need to get a better handle on wood and get it kind of more accessible. So we're talking about expanding the stockpile to add wood.
I was going to do, excuse me, the Dirg style of quantum stockpile for that.
Yeah.
With the addition of all those bedrooms, we need a ton of beds. So first, let's open up a work order. We've got 88 dwarves, so let's queue up about maybe 90 beds. Maybe 100, because we'll get a migration wave pretty soon, I think.
Yeah, I think we're due for one.
A 100 beds. Okay.
Let me make one suggestion.
Yeah.
Before you get into the quantum stockpile, real quick, you should go in and make sure that the mayor stops hauling.
He will only do his noble duties.
Her, right?
Her, right.
Gender is very fluid
Maybe.
in this fort.
She may go by some, where oh, darn. Did that one. I want to expand this one. That's expanded. And we want to add in wood. Whoop. Custom. Oh, no. Okay. That screwed it all up. There's no back button on that. Let's see.
My husband is still struggling knowing the gender of our child after months of not knowing. He still calls our son a she, her regularly. I assume that's stress related. Being a new parent cannot be easy. I'm sure it's a pretty significant increase in exhaustion and stress. Clearly he wanted a girl. I don't think you can will it into a girl. It doesn't work that way.
Seeds. Gotta turn that off.
You can probably turn off finished goods and stone too.
Yep. Stone's off.
Cool.
On the furniture, though. Yeah. Okay. And I think bars and blocks are set up down by the furnace.
I believe so. They probably need more bins, or they should be converted into quantum, but yeah, they are stocked down there. He won't sleep anywhere but on us now. I've been told it'll grow out of it, but I haven't seen the light yet. It's only been not even a month. I think it's probably going to be a bit. But that is the most relaxing place, for sure. I know if my wife lays down in my lap, she is asleep in like 2 minutes.
They want one track stop. Right out of anything. Want a stockpile for where they're going to stack it all. Wait, which one's the? I think I got that in the wrong spot. This is carpenter, right? Yeah, that's carpenter. Cancel. I want to minimize the walking. Track stop up here. And Micah. Put a stockpile here that is just wood. Stockpile. Let's expand this over to here. Okay. Why doesn't this happen on your turn?
It's karma, man. You went and pestered the goblins numerous times.
At least three of them.
And they didn't recover their sacred sock, so.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
Oh, you
Stop everything.
may not have caught an earlier episode where Dirg went to raid the goblin fortresses. He went and antagonized them, and one of the dwarves came back from his looting expedition with a single goblin sock, I believe. They've been salty about it ever since.
This is... Oh, that's right. You got rid of my interior burrow. Sabotaging me.
You can pause it and paint a new one.
Pardon me while I spend 20 minutes taking care of this.
I think you actually only need to highlight the workstations and like the bedrooms, the endpoints. Because I think
this could be a long siege, though, so I want to get everything that they can access available to them.
Oh, I think they do. Unless you change the order to make burrows really restrictive, they'll move between burrows to go to the workstations. You don't actually have to connect every bit of it.
Right, but they wouldn't come out here to harvest things that I tell them to harvest if it's not in the burrow.
Right.
Which is why I'm adding it to the burrow.
Joe, meet the volcano.
Having access to that staircase. Just in case a flyer comes up from the caverns. Okay. That. Yeah. Oh. That's going to need to be taken care of at some point. Another access route. Wasn't walled off here, I guess.
Oh, I thought we handled that with the airlock. But maybe not.
We did, but then I was...
That makes sense.
Yeah, so it comes out somewhere like over here.
Yep.
And then this one was to go through rock to get deeper. But this must have all been a blind spot.
I think it was, yeah.
It's like home and the safe color. That looks pretty safe. Thing but the soldiers, yeah?
Yep.
If I can do a squad of all of the monster slayers that we got.
I don't know how that works.
I don't think you can until they join you.
Maybe make a burrow just right outside the front door and see if you can stick all of them in there. You can zoom back in a tick or two. monster fodder.
This guy. This guy. All the ones with the dragons. Should be quite a few of them.
Yep. Oh, the
It's
Lord
our
Consort. Well, he shouldn't have come with a spear then.
Is that it?
Probably.
I feel like there should have been a lot more than that.
No, I think we had a lot of
Guess everyone
positions.
else
But
was
I think,
entertainers.
right. Yeah, I think they're all entertainers.
Dancers should be good at dodging, right?
I'm sure there is
Dodge,
some
take
overlap.
the-
I don't know if it directly relates to combat.
Let's see with Kogan.
I don't think this is the same situation as when they teach ballet to football players like that. I think this is probably not going to work.
Or science.
Yeah,
All right.
blood science. I like how we're testing two things. One, if we can burrow non-fort members, and two, if dancers make good combatants.
We are getting more coming in. Oh boy.
Hey, Purple Oak.
Hey,
Oh, here comes the alerts.
Snatcher too. Okay.
Oh, I think all the dogs and monster hunters are probably going to take care of them.
Here they come. We're going to have to close up the doors before the monster hunters can get out.
Yeah, let's go step by step and see, because it looks like they're on the way. Yep, dogs are closing in. I think we'll be able to catch the first couple of them in cages.
I
Oh
don't see any
no,
blood yet.
I do see what look like crossbow bolts though. All
There we go,
right.
caged one. Maybe we just leave the doors open. How many do we have? Four, five, six, and a thief. That's not bad.
No.
We can handle that. This guy's dead. Not yet, but will be.
Yeah.
That one dropped. Must have been a headshot.
There are an awful lot of bolts flying around.
It's a lath to save the day. Speed that up a bit. Oh yeah, she's going out. Oh, because we didn't assign the squad to the burrow. Okay. In the original Dwarf Fortress, there used to be a select by list. I don't think that exists now. Do you know about that?
No, but what I would do is either set up a patrol or set up like a single target, or just station them somewhere. But I do know what you mean. Like, oh, that kind of looks like it mimics that functionality.
Yeah, I think the game must have just been patched. I don't remember seeing that the last time I had an invasion. There's only 5 though, so the Snatcher is similar. Hey, one of the boars died. It's rotten. Didn't get to it in time.
It seems like one of the less giant ones.
They took out one of the babies.
Yeah. I feel like they're back in the tavern. The military dwarf is like, that boar was this big.
I don't see the Snatcher, so he must have either left the map or gone back invisible.
I think once they're revealed, I don't think they can go back invisible. I wouldn't put money on it, but I feel pretty confident.
Well, let's take out the 5. Oh, she took one out. 2. Jeez. She dropped her hammer.
Oh, she's faint.
Heavy bleeding. She's dead. What are you doing out there? That's a sufferer. Uh-oh. Let's get some revenge, I guess.
Ooh, dropped another
just
one.
got it.
Last one.
There you go. Not bad at all. Drop down 2 people. So these 2.
She went out and attacked with a barbin.
Yeah. English. Let's check hers. Or his. You see it?
No. I'm worried English may have been more of a recipient.
There it is.
Oh, there it is.
More stuff.
Okay, a lot of attacks on the boar. Here we go. A lot of misses on the crossbow goblin. Oh no, I've improved my fighting. That was satisfying. And then
The old king in handy.
twice. That's the second arrow blocked.
Got him in the arm. Good hit.
Oh yeah, right in the shield arm.
Drop the shield. You go on, fear. Been wounded. That's very annoying.
That's what I think. Oh, somebody's cut my arm off. How annoying.
Used to be an adventurer until I got an arrow to the knee.
Right.
Still doing some work, though, after that.
Yeah, he's lying on the ground, just swinging that hammer around like crazy. Ooh, and then the crossbow.
Grabbed him by the nose.
The goblin, yeah, grabs him by the nose, bites him in the leg.
By the nose with her arm. It's like a headlock on just the nose.
I guess.
So we're not even halfway. He kept going a long time.
Uh-oh. Then his pants got ripped off. This is taking a turn. Oh, no. Hit with a spear.
Making him around, too.
Ooh, bashed in the skull. Yeah. Ooh, then ripped his shirt off.
Still fights.
Oh, smashed his toe.
Got him in the head again.
Oops, scratched him. Oh, no.
Straight through.
Yeah, as soon as you bruise the guts,
There we
things
go.
get pretty rough.
Yeah. Shook him around by the lower body. bit him in the tongue and latched on.
Yikes. I mean,
Shook him around. Oh, man.
they're just making out there. Come on.
It's a hell of a makeout. Shook him around by the tongue and ripped it off.
If that's some play acting.
It remains in the goblin's mouth.
Oh my god. Wait, so find that goblin. See if it's carrying around a piece of tongue.
Let's see how he dies first. Is this more head?
Yeah.
No, legs. Passed out.
Man, usually after they
Shaking
pass
around by
out.
the legs.
Yeah. After they pass out, it's usually a quick kill, but not here. Really,
This guy was tough. There you go. Shook him around by the head.
English tater sorrel. You're a weird dude.
These are all just sending me to his dead body. Okay, so some goblin, unnamed. At least at that point it was unnamed.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's any named goblins.
I think they're all dead now, so you could go to the units, and I think they're dead in order.
Oh, they're all named. Right, because they're sentient beings. I think it said it was a crossbowman, though, right?
Yes, correct. So it looks like there's two of those.
That narrows it down. Oh, we were just checking to see if it has the tongue still in its mouth.
Right.
So we don't have to find his combat log, we just have to find him. Dead. No button to click to it.
I guess they're all dead in about the same place. Just click around out there.
Yeah. Mako and Arstruck. So, Mako. Don't see a tongue. It's Arstruck. It
Yeah.
is
Oh man.
still in his mouth.
Oh,
That's nuts.
right?
Poor English.
Well, we got some armor out of it, I guess, and an iron crossbow. So
Sure. Some people leveled up, and our doctors will level up too.
yeah.
And even better, one of the sufferers got some revenge. Let's find him in here.
There it is.
There we go. Oh, he was fighting the wild boars too.
Yeah, I think he got recruited.
Yeah, he's leading.
Yeah, I
Looks
think
like we lost 3 people.
I think we posted him on purpose to gain
Gotcha.
revenge.
Hmm. Did pretty well on the boars.
Yeah, a lot of dodging.
Fractured the skull on the boar. Maybe this is that baby boar.
I have improved my fighting.
So he missed the crossbowman. Lots of dodging going on. And missing.
Ooh, the sufferer punches the goblin bowman in the nose with his right hand, and the injured part explodes into gore.
What a hit.
It's a hefty punch. That's not even with the hammer.
No. He didn't even have a hammer equipped.
He had a
Didn't look
hammer
like he had any
above.
armor either. Did he? I thought it adds it to the not icon, but avatar of the dwarf.
I think it usually does, but there was a hammer above, and maybe he dropped it at some point. It says above he was using that hammer on the boar.
Oh, so he returned to being a citizen, and then was sent out before he could re-equip.
That makes sense.
Struck in the leg.
Drops to the ground.
Keeps going.
Ah,
Hit again.
and pin cushioned.
The last was the first one out there. She took down at least one. This guy, I think. Struck in the leg again, chipping the bone.
Improved her striking.
None of these hits are landing.
Well, I mean,
It's like shadow boxing.
she took an arrow in both legs.
Okay, I'll give her something.
Oh, and now her dress comes off. Come on. This is fan fiction at this point.
Those anime
Oh, see,
games.
yep, there go the trousers.
Okay, we got a hit in. Pretty
Skip
good one.
Skip to the good part where Edward saves her from like the van slowly coming at her.
Is that a Twilight reference?
You know it is. Don't act like you did.
The name Edward.
Are they too going to bite off the tongue? Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
So he latched on at some point to the head and has been shaking him around.
See? Oh, and
Hit him
then
in the head.
bit him in the head so hard it stunned him.
Yeah. That's quite the bite. It's shaking him around like crazy. At some point that's got to rip off. Tearing tendons.
Oh, yeah, this is... I have improved my observation.
Punched him in the head while still holding on with the teeth. Still punching in the head.
Yeah, the dwarf is
Hasn't
stunned
let
at this
go
point,
yet.
so it's just pummeling on this unconscious goblin.
That's it. Someone else got the kill. They definitely got their 2 cents in.
Yeah. 2 cents, that's $1.50.
Cool. Good battle. Who's that other one that died? Arrow? Eli? Alath.
Oh yeah, jumped in as a wrestler. Not the wisest move.
You have been rained on. That's very annoying. Okay, that was between the goblin and the boar. Two arrows right away.
Ooh.
Ramming the right false ribs through the left lung and tearing the left lung,
And
lodging in
yeah,
the wound. Jeez, it's quite the hit. Smashed him in the neck with the hammer.
blocked three
Now,
arrows in a row.
did the goblin roll away from that attack, or did they, forcibly roll away?
No, I think the dwarf rolled away. The bowman came at,
Oh,
I
okay,
guess, to
yeah.
hit him with the bow.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe out all arrows.
Broke the arm. Punched him in the throat with the left hand, and the injured part exploded into gore. That must have been the death of the first one.
Yeah, a major artery has been opened.
Mother of Chaos, you tripped another word that we had to permit.
I know, right?
Is this a weekly thing now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's got like the dangerous words dictionary, and she's systematically figuring out how to trigger them all. Like, it does make me uncomfortable because it says in the chat, it's like, oh no, we've added the permitted term bite off. And I was like,
Yeah.
is this going to come back to bite me later? Like, it's like, can I just allow this one message? Do I have to permit this term forever?
What?
Yeah, a lot of smashing.
Yeah. Another block. Bashed him in the head. The injured part is crushed.
There you
And
go.
it got lodged in the wound. That's definitely a kill there. Oh, and then she left a nauseous trance, which is probably when she started to die.
Yeah.
Another exploded into gore on a right foot.
No, with the left hand with her right foot.
Oh, right.
Kicked his hand to clean off. All of this is right outside the front door. Like, somebody's going to have to go outside and clean this up.
At least I don't have to walk far. And the caged goblin got to see it all go down.
He's like charging the gates and he's like, I'm going to be the first one there. Huzzah! Clank.
Shot in the upper body,
Ooh, right in the
fracturing
heart.
the false ribs, tearing the heart, opening a major artery, and a tendon torn.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then a bunch of misses after that. Blood out.
Yeah, shot him in the heart and then shot him in the hand, made him drop his hammer. Brutal.
Good fight, though.
Yeah. Well, now we have hospital duty and viscera cleanup duty.
You can join.
Hey, can we see who's the most upset? Let's just put them in there.
We really want upset dwarves equipped. This one's a competent hammer dwarf already.
Go for it. Oh, he's already in combat, isn't he? He's already a member.
Oh, these are people that joined us to become soldiers. I forgot we had that. Maybe he should get his own squad and just train all the time. Him and this guy.
Probably makes sense.
Pleasant. Welcome to the squad. Presser. We don't need many pressers. You can oppress the goblins.
Welcome to the Feral Standards.
2 snatchers. They're all gone, right?
I think so. I think they bolted.
No. Oh yeah, caged. Okay.
So we can make a cage stockpile, and then we can do my favorite trick.
What's that?
Forbidding everything, and then unforbidding the goblin.
Unforbid.
Yeah.
I don't know if that still strips them or not. I tried
Find
that
out.
and it didn't work before.
Well, we got a dump right
Maybe
there.
I was just doing it wrong. Just clean up some of these. Okay, so it was just 2 dwarves and 3 dogs. One dog got a name. Hush Bomberek. See if that's from being a pet or if they killed someone. It's not him. Go to the last thing. Should be where he is, right? Yeah. You don't get the same information panel.
Yeah, not
I
yet.
was hoping we'd be able to check his kills.
You will soon. There was a interview with Tarn where he said that the combat logs not being persistent is not intended. It was just too late in the game to patch it in for the version, but it will come back.
It was a pretty long combat log, so somewhere in there is a kill probably.
Yep.
That's cool. Good dog.
You might have to unleash them from their burrow.
Forbid. Forbid.
And then I think you have to mark everything for dumping except the goblin.
Don't have access to that information or to the items to dump.
I think you had to do it with the... that may have changed. Maybe it was the cage. You would...
Designate the tile for dumping?
Yeah, I think you designate the tile for dumping, and then you turn off dumping the cage. And then I think they'll come and grab all their stuff.
It's also unforbid all the stuff around here. It might be everything. Pretty compact battlefield.
Yeah.
Watch this closely. See if someone comes by. That may have just taken something.
Yeah, they're walking right through the dump. Just below the turkey
just cool.
storage, there's the gloves.
Someone's still fighting. Is it just standing up? Yeah. Ooh. Nice hit.
Oh,
few nice hits right at the end there. Now you're seeing something about
Oh,
the
yeah, there's the dump.
gloves.
Looks like just the 2 gloves still.
Yep.
You might have to do it once they're off the trap position too. So you might need to make they're still on the trap. Might have to make a stockpile for cages.
Stockpile or place the cage?
Don't recall. Maybe place the cage.
That's our training hall, right?
Yeah. I think it was a lead cage.
How's that digging going? Put some doors out there. The button. A lot of doors.
Yeah.
Must have had a single operation going. Nope. We used one door, which brought us below the 10 threshold, I think.
Oh, I think you're right. So it made another
10
10.
more got queued up. So we had 19 or so. Beds being made.
I think you can just set to use closest if you're just placing beds, because it doesn't really matter what they're made of.
Isn't that what we're doing? Oh. Right. Didn't know that was a thing.
I like that we both identify different parts of the games that we like obsess over. Because like the building and placing stuff, like I'm all over that. I love it. It's what's my OCD run free.
Oh, am I tripping up your OCD sometimes? I didn't know that's a thing. So it's going to get interesting.
Well, I'm not going to say no.
But you're not going to say yes.
I'll leave it at that.
Setting them up for success, that's right.
It's funny, you tried to set me up for a bloodbath.
Backfired twice.
Yeah, no, right?
Does that track stop coming? I keep trying to use mouse wheel to zoom in.
Yeah, I think you have to. There is a hotkey for that. I think it's like Shift or Alt or something.
So it's control mouse wheel.
Yeah. Don't give Dirg any ideas.
Well, I believe you can designate it before the track stop is done. So let's add new route.
I am true to my name. That's fair.
We designate that as the new route, and then we give it a not in use minecart. Tell it to take wood, and only wood.
And then you got to rename it Quantum Wood.
Tell it to take from the side.
And then travel
I need
through
to-
a series of parallel dimensions, living out the lives of other pieces of wood in an attempt to get back to your own life.
I'm going to restart that. I think... Oh, it's at the track stop level. I did not check whether or not auto-dumping was on. Pretty sure it's off by default.
It is off by default.
Yeah, it's on the X. So we want it to dump to the right. It's this one. So, new route. Here. Add a cart. Stockpile. Pull from here. Just wood. And then get rid of all of these. And it'll instantly come from here to over here every time they put something in the minecart, instead of having to be pushed and then pushed back.
Nice.
That should be done.
Gotta
Just have
name
to
it.
get the... Okay.
You can't just leave it Route 5, you frickin' maniac. I believe the name was recommended Super Special Quantum Wood.
You're right. Better than Woody the Woodcatcher.
I thought Quantum Wood was going to be a good name.
Just need the track stop built, and that'll be set. This was on my list for today.
But how can you resist the call of SS Quantum Wood?
That's what she said.
Well, I was trying to make a Quantum Leap reference, and it sounds like Dirk didn't pick up on it.
I did. It just did not come back out the mouth.
I was pretty worried you're going to be like, I did, but the joke was shit.
I wouldn't say that. I'm a guy who makes dad jokes all the time. I can't call anyone else's jokes bad.
Well, I think we need once that quantum stockpile is working, I think we're going to I think you have to finish that bridge, and then maybe we should check in on the squad and see if they came back with all of their armor.
Right.
I think it's dad jokes equal worse jokes, but that's the point. I think you can't assign it because they're not in a stockpile yet, but as soon as they collect them, they should be okay. Oh, and you might have to release them from the burrow so they can get out to get that cage and...
You are correct. Didn't see the monster fodders go out there. So I don't think you can burrow those guys.
Oh no, I'm a true connoisseur of dad jokes. I just call them what they are. I make plenty myself. Mother Cass, if you want to read the ultimate in dad jokes, you should Google Nate the Snake.
Diary.
No, it's just a very long joke.
Bars do we have going on?
Well, we got a whole bunch of iron bolts. You could melt all those down.
Looks like copper for armor. Maybe brass. I forget which is better. As far as armor goes.
Yeah.
Brass is better for weapons, though, so we'll save the brass.
Yeah, I think copper is better than nothing, but it's not great. You should probably mark, we did get a bunch of those iron bolts. You should see what we can get melting those down. Then maybe make some breastplates out of those or something.
Gotta be individual. So the ones that have a quantity are in a stack. Well, I guess they don't have to be individual, but you would get the same for this as you would for this. So 1 bar per stack, I think.
Is that still a thing? I thought that was fixed.
Haven't used that exploit in a number of years, so maybe it's been fixed. Let's see. Bismuth bronze, that's something we won't be making. We'll queue up 1 to melt down.
We'll see how many bars we have of that, too. I think we do have some bismuth bronze. Or wait, no, I'm thinking of brass.
Just bronze. Right, brass. Checking for things to unforbid, too. This one's set to dump. That must be on the goblin in the cage. So maybe that will work. We have 3 iron mail shirts, 4 copper mail shirts, tons of mail shirts. Where's all that coming from?
The goblins. Or possibly some of the bards and the monster fighters.
Yep. That is it. Anyone coming into the fort. We set those to be dumped if they're equipped on those guys.
I think you can. I think they get upset about it, though. Give it a shot.
Do it with the steel.
That one down there is already pretty worn.
I don't want a good one. I want a good one.
I thought you were going to melt it down. Ooh.
Oh, no, we're pulling it off the guy to equip on our own.
Well, yeah, then looks like you're getting a steel mail shirt from probably the goblin.
Yeah. Nope, it's on Cyril Idothcog.
Oh, there we go. I think the stream just caught up for me.
We Discord.
Yep.
Is the track stop built yet? Nope.
You might want to review. Remember, we set some strict stoneworking to get some things built, and it might be time to relax that a bit.
Structures. That went fast. It's already got 5.
Nice.
Those may have been inside the minecart already, though.
Yeah, I think they were stacking it up.
Oh, that's not wood. Hey, why were they stacking up stone there? Stockpile's wood.
Well, they'll haul it away at some point. Oh, it looks like you stole the minecart out of the stone stockpile. See at the top, it's missing its minecart.
Oh. Didn't look like it was designated. Okay. Gets one now.
The case of the missing minecart.
Someone's got a mood. Dwarven child. Rafsdorf.
Oh, good. Here comes the bone artifact.
Microlean and copper. Not muttering the name, though.
Might already be working.
She is. Or he is. So it said in the anvil that they've begun the mysterious construction. It did strip the armor off.
Nice.
Of the caged goblin, at least.
Right. And then you can claim everything in that pile to be able to use it.
There's one sock. Is that the sock?
it's its mate. It's the other sock.
Oh, the other sock. Oh, so the goblin who we stole the sock from came to get the sock
Right.
back.
It was his sock. Lysid Agash. Microcline figurine.
Read it to the palace, too, instead of to his family. Smart kid. That was a figurine. It's not worth much. It's a microlean figurine. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is masterfully designed image in microlean by Urist Arkemeng. The artwork relates to the destruction of the wingtars in whipped mines in the late autumn of 101. It is encircled with bands of copper. On the item is an image of dwarves in microlean. The dwarves are traveling. The artwork relates to the foundation of whipped mines by the Palace of Weakness in the mountainous guilds in the early spring of 100.
Figurine representing the founding of the fortress.
Destruction of the Wingtars. Late autumn of 101. That's right after the first goblin siege. That may have been the first
The first battle.
squad. Real standards and gloved rounds. So it wasn't a squad. I wish I could dig deeper into that without going into the Legends mood.
Yeah, one of my
That's cool.
favorite mods was one that let you do Legends exports mid-game.
That is nice.
Ooh, you got some eggs if you want to forbid them. Looks like you did already.
Yep. We got 3 hatches, or clutches rather. Wow. Usually the milk animal and spin thread and make cheese one goes away pretty quick. I guess we've got tons of milking and spinning and cheese making to do. Still active.
Yeah, a bunch of yarn from the
One.
sheep, bunch of buckets of milk.
It's just plants. Did have a couple people die. So we need to engrave. We're struck. Wasn't our struck a goblin?
Don't recall.
Yeah. Our struck Zamslus Mumbu.
Is that the same one?
Yeah. It's giving me the option to engrave for the goblin. I didn't know it did that.
I guess it's because it's a sentient creature.
This looks like another goblin.
Well, I think we did lose 2 dwarves.
Yep.
Maybe the other body hasn't been found yet.
No, there's.
Oh, there it is.
This goes down quite a way.
English, there he is.
Yeah, that's definitely a dwarf. Koshbumbek was the dog, I think. Let's see if you missed any of last episode.
Dude.
Yeah, there's one. Back up. Snag. That sounds like a goblin.
Either that or a llama. I think one of
Snag.
them, there was a pet that died.
It's got 2 names, so it's a sentient creature. Pets only get 1 name.
Yeah, I think right above it. Oltodocus. I think that was a pet we ended up engraving something for.
This was a goblin or not, so let's just make one fun. Snag. Just sad.
Oh, yeah. He got drafted. I think we were going to make another crossbow dwarves squad, and we just didn't get there.
That snake one is a goblin.
Ah, and so's
Same with
Nako.
Nako. Yep. Cancel the moves. So I guess you didn't miss any last time. Nice job.
Thanks.
Rink. So let's look to harvest all the plants here. What's going on with our still? Looks like it's constantly being worked. We just have too many dwarves now for one.
Yeah. We probably want to make some deep farms soon.
And in the cavern layers.
Yep.
That's going to have to be something you do next week if that's the case. So it's already after 10 o'clock here.
Right.
And that would require also making the caverns safe.
Air quotes safe.
Let's see.
We might just be able to dig down to that layer and then dump some water all over the stone. All right, that second still is up.
It's fast.
They're motivated by alcohol.
So they're attached to their wooden shield. I think that means it gets a name, right?
Maybe. I think it also means that they're usually hesitant to put it down.
Sleeping.
Sleeping, curled up with his shield. Yeah.
No name. He was in one of these. These shouldn't be for dwarves. These should be for guests.
I think they'll crash there sometimes.
See the issue. They were never set. So we are evicting a bunch of dwarves right now. It's to me. That one's set. That one. Those few must have been ones that finished during last week's episode, maybe.
Yeah, I think they had to get done in layers or something. Or different time slots.
Mhm. So we'll add that to up the quality of the whole place. Lever for the bridge, it looks like it's done. So I think that lever was for another bridge, cutting off the cavern. We'll do another for that.
I think you're right, yeah. It was supposed to be for the the air gap from the caverns. Airlock, that's the word I was looking for.
See what that bridge got made out of. Color code it. Nice.
Yes, but what's it made out of?
Nice. Put that on the inside, so it's, you know, like deeper into something that will work in my head at least.
You could leave a
That
note.
was still on use closest. We don't want that. There's notes. I mean, like pixel art and floors.
No, there's a. I don't know if it's in the graphical version, but in the text version, there was absolutely a note function. Click on the
I don't remember.
uh the forbid and everything. See what's there. Huh. Wonder if notes didn't make it. Yeah, you used to be able to set sections and write a note there, and then you could always go into the note section and move around. It would always snap to the closest one, and you could literally write a title and a like paragraph description of whatever it was. So I used to, you'd leave a fort for a while and come back, and you don't remember anything. Leave little notes for myself.
These two levers are too close to each other to assign it like this. I was just going to do a hotkey to do that.
Makes sense.
I guess if you zoom in real close, well, can't get it centered.
What if you click on the lever? Is there an option that we missed before? Oh, there you go. You can name it. Little feather at the top.
The door. These guys being taken care of. Seriously injured.
Yep, sutured.
Good.
Oh, needs the
We don't
traction
have
bench.
casts. Is it traction bench or is it casts?
The mobilization. It might be casts. Splints? Use splints?
Maybe. Maybe we only had like 5 and too many injured dwarves from that.
Maybe. Oh yeah, received a crutch. Yeah, make some splints.
We did have splints set up in auto. Much. Maybe not.
Find a use for all that silver.
It's a heck of a splint.
Silver splints for everyone.
Let's keep it 10. Oh, that's wooden bin. It's getting late. Eyes aren't working like they should.
Dirk, you should blink more.
You know, funny story about blinking. I can win any staring contest because I was a bad contact wearer. Back, it was almost 20 years ago now when I would wear contacts. I used to leave them in overnight and for multiple days. So my eyes got very accustomed to being dry all the time.
Which I'm sure is great
So-
for them, right? When I think of eyeballs, I think of dry,
Yeah. Yeah.
leathery.
So I don't really blink very often, if at all. And when I was doing that, another segue, I stopped wearing them in both eyes because I wanted to not spend as much money on contacts. So I would wear only in one eye at a time for multiple days. And during that time, I noticed my eyesight getting better in the eye without the contact. So I would go like 1 month in one eye and then 1 month in the other eye.
This like doesn't sound sustainable or a good idea. Like I
And
feel
then I
like
got LASIK and didn't have to
yeah,
worry about it.
I feel like you're one car accident away. Be like, well, you see, officer, I have a system. I wear this contact
Yeah.
in my left eye and I train up my right eye, and then a month later I switch off.
Good times. Good times.
Yeah, you and your dehydrated eyeballs shriveled with little furrows.
Dehydrated eyeballs. Making eye jerky.
Right?
We wanted to designate all of this for engraving also.
Hey, for once, the number of unhappy people went down.
Bad.
It's maybe because they died, but
Let's get that smoothed also.
ooh, you got a crown down
Fine.
there.
Oh yeah. Mayor. Didn't see one for trade caravan.
Maybe they didn't make it.
It's not. Oh, because it's mayor, not baron. Okay. So Mistem has become mayor. Got to get him some stuff.
That's Mr. Mayor to you.
Is it a boy? There is a beard, but that doesn't always mean it. So mayors need pretty good rooms. Need a decent study, decent quarters, a dining room, a tomb, and I think they also need... Maybe not. I thought they also needed some items, armor stands, weapon...
Yep, there it is when you're hovering over the coffer there.
Oh, there, yeah. So 2 chests, a cabinet, 1 weapon rack, and 1 armor stand. Let's get that set up to be made, and then leave you there for next week.
Sounds good.
This dining room. Make him walk through his tomb to get to his bedroom.
Really send a message.
That's how I roll.
Did you want him to mine out that whole thing up there, or just a doorway? The top end of that.
Up into that. All these designations? This is smoothing.
Oh, okay. I think my, yeah, my stream froze up again.
Oh.
There it goes.
Good miners. Speedy couple there. We have a bunch of silver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, tons of silver.
Oh, you should see how much, bismuth bronze we have now. They should have melted that, arrow or that bolt by now.
Still set for the
Okay.
Oh, that's why. You have to queue up melts metal objects.
But the manager
So we
can't do that?
need
Come on, manager. I mean, I think he's bedridden, so maybe he really can't do that.
2 chests, 1 cabinet, 1 weapon rack, 1 armor stand. So, just one cabinet, was it?
I believe so.
Cabinet. Armor stand and a weapon rack. I think I saw doors in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. May as well make them some doors. Let's see, so it's 1 to get in. So 4 doors, I think.
Yep. 3 for the inner walls, 1 for the exterior. Hopefully those engravings are done, because it looks like the ghosts are moving in.
Yep. Let's get those placed. That's all. Okay. All that are made so far, at least. And this is all done. Most has been put to rest. And another monster slayer. Oh, geez, quite a few.
Yes, we
Look at all
have.
those. Holy cow.
I don't think we've checked this in a little while.
More entertainer. Monster slayers. Soldiering. So we've got 3 people coming in for soldiering. Or we forget. They go. Maybe they're not allowed to be leaders.
That would make sense.
That's our chief medical dwarf. Can't put him there. Fish dissector. He'll work. Maybe eventually. One's a Mark's dwarf and one's a hammer dwarf. We'll have to go to the Mark's dwarf to set his equipment. Mark's dwarves. Okay. Of the individual choice melee. New weapon, crossbow. Don't think we have to designate the quiver with that.
Not that I recall.
This is when we actually have to do the dwarven naming. I was going to call them the idiots, but do that.
Niskak Nish.
The frost of trading are the idiots who come in looking to be battlers, soldiers.
Idiots.
Idiots. Leave that up so you know what you're doing. Who's done? The visitors. Some poults hatched. I'll leave that up so you remember that you have to put them in the pen.
Ooh, and it looks like they were melting objects. Let's check on that bar really quick.
Stocks. Like that. It is gone. Nope. There's a little bucket inside there waiting to get filled up. So I guess it did get fixed.
Mark all
Not
those bolts for melting.
technically a bucket.
Later, iron bolts.
Do we want to melt them?
Probably. I think we could use the iron now. And we could reforge it into... they'll also get training. And they're reforging and making new bolts.
Right.
Oh yeah, iron arrows too.
I think I'm leaving you in a good place this time. Hopefully a Cyclops or something comes along and tries to crush the fort next week.
As long as it's not a bronze colossus.
Well, I think that'll do it.
Sounds good. All right, looking forward to next time. And it's so funny. We have a lot of things that we're planning on doing. Like a normal Dwarf Fortress game. That didn't happen. So, next time.
I think we hit most of them.
We did. We did hit a good amount. There's just a lot more. I think what we've probably learned is to only bite off as much as we can chew.
Maybe.
Probably not.
I'll never learn that. Thanks for watching.
Good night, everyone.
See you.